postie. Is he gonna... He's not looking, is he? Stay away from that little edge. Is he not? Oh. Stop. Brake. Hey! That was a good stop. With your feet, we're gonna start to brake. Ooh. Just be careful, someone's overtaking you. Just step off. That was really silly of them. How does Erin feel about your progress? Does she feel like
you're just demoralised that everyone's saying we look alike.
Hiya guys, and welcome back to Clearview Driving. My name is Aman, and today I'm doing another driving lesson with Ben. I think this is lesson number 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. And the last lesson was, I think, maybe about 2.5, 3 weeks ago, wasn't it? We had a little bit of a break. And last lesson we did left turns, right turns, and we kind of branched out onto main roads where we did a bit of uphill.
Yeah.
Moving off, right? Yeah, that was it. So today we are going to head out onto the main roads in a little while, but first we're going to go through how to do an emergency stop. So we've already gone through everything that's involved in an emergency stop and kind of the skids and things like that. So I'm going to do a quick question round back and forth with you to make sure that you know everything. Okay, so when you're driving along, of course we're always scanning to make sure that we anticipate what's going on, we're being proactive, we're always really making sure nothing jumps out in front of you. But sometimes, you know, the odd occasion, something might jump out that you didn't see. What's your first reaction? What do you do?
Stop.
So you start braking?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do we swerve?
No.
Do we signal?
No.
Do we check mirrors?
No.
Good. I know it seems weird to not do any of those things, but when that happens, we don't have time, really.
No.
Okay, okay, what if... Okay, with your feet, what if you press the clutch down first? Why do we not do that?
Because they'll disconnect the wheels. And
Yeah.
if you're going downhill, it'll just go fast.
Perfect, so it's going to take you longer to stop. And what kind of skid can you go into if you put the brake on too firm?
ABS.
Yes, braking skid. We don't want the ABS going off, but if it goes off, what do you do?
Take it off, put it back on again.
Nope.
Just
That was
keep
if
it on.
it's not working.
Oh, right. Just keep it down.
Keep it down. So only if your ABS is not working, you'd have to cadence brake, which is where you're pumping the brake. That's if you're in a very old car, or the ABS isn't working because you didn't check your car. Okay, what are the other 2 types of skids that we talked about?
Swerving.
Steering,
No
skid.
steering.
Yeah, what's the other
And
one?
accelerating.
Okay, and who's to blame for these skids happening? Is it the car?
No.
The weather?
No.
The road surface?
No.
The driver?
Potentially.
Yeah, not potentially, always the driver's fault. If anything happens, it's you. So you want to make sure you're always driving accordingly and doing everything right. Okay, I'm really happy with all of that. So what we're going to do, as you're driving down these roads, I'm going to make sure it's nice and safe. I just want you driving normally. So these are 20 roads that we're on at the moment, but some of these roads have lots of parked cars, so don't feel like you've got to drive fully at 20. If you don't feel safe at 20, if it feels too fast, go at 15 instead. Okay? And then when it's clear, I'm going to look all around like this and then give you this signal. Stop. When you get that signal, I want you to stop the car as quickly and as safely, and that just means start braking, then clutch down and just hold.
Fine.
Okay?
Yeah.
Once you've stopped, we normally secure the car, then I'll say thank you, drive off. You're going to get ready. And what do you do before moving off?
Check my blind spots.
Yes, you're going to start from one side and work your way all around. Does it matter which side you start from if you're in the middle of the road?
No.
Perfect. And then you're going to drive off. And then we're going to try it again. Okay, cool. If you guys are new to watching these videos, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, select the bell icon so that you get a notification every time that I'm uploading. We're not going to talk about why that happened, it's quite clear. Okay, drive up when you're ready. Good, one thing is missing. Yeah, there it is, perfect. Good, remember that blind spot is the last check that we're doing. So just drive normally. I'd say 15 is max what we want right now, okay? And remember we're doing the emergency stop, so wait for my signal. Stop, brake and stop, brake and clutch. Really nice stop. Yeah, oh, come on, hold the brake. Really nice stop. Don't come off the brake. That little roll, we don't want it.
Yeah.
Pop it into gear 1. Now normally you'd secure the car, but we're just going to drive off straight away. Check from one side. Keep hold of that brake. All around. Alright, feet ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, right foot over. And then accelerator on. Yeah, keep lifting that clutch slowly and drive. The stop was good. I know you forgot the clutch, but we stopped.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Next time, brake, then clutch. Okay, remember, we're still doing the emergency stop. About this sort of speed is good, don't go any faster. Stop, brake, then clutch. Stop, brake, then clutch. Okay, the brake is good, but we did stall again, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just because your brake is so good that the clutch just hasn't got any time. All right, pop it into gear 1. Good, and then before we move off. Good, feet ready. Accelerator on. That's it. Okay, take your time on that pickup. Very nice. Okay, so we're gonna do it one more time after this bend.
Do I need to indicate it?
No, because it's a bend.
Yeah, it's
Just brake a little bit, because in case someone kind of comes out. To use your left hand to steer. Yeah. Oh, well, are you looking at the purple car?
No.
Okay.
Looking at my hand.
Oh, okay. You're not looking at the road, I get it. Alright, let's make a left turn. We're not going to do the emergency stop over here, okay? Good, okay. Normal driving, emergency stop. 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 Okay. Drive off when you're ready. Accelerator on. Alright, why are we stalling?
So I'm not putting the clutch on in time.
Okay, I'm really happy with these stops because the main thing is to stop quickly, and that's what you're doing. Brake, and I know you're thinking you can kind of have a look at the end, but it's not enough because you really can't see. Because even right now we're kind of still hoping that it's clear.
No, I can see through that van.
Yes, but then there's a massive section where there's parked cars and there could be someone there.
Yeah.
And I know you're thinking you can see them if they come through, but what if they've already been sitting in that middle space of coming slowly like a mobility scooter or something? Yeah?
Right.
So they're a lot lower. Last emergency stop, okay? Remember the clutch near the end. Stop, brake, hey! Stop, brake, hey! That was a good stop.
I did it at the same time.
You did brake then clutch, you did the right order. It's just, there's such a small difference between the two. All right, pop it into gear 1. Good. Good, right foot over. With this, off you go. You can even signal when you're moving off if you feel like it's gonna be helpful. So if someone turns up, you might want to put on an indicator to say, hey, I'm driving off again. Let's turn right. Any concerns, any questions about the emergency stop before we get going?
No.
What I want you to do is just every time there's a turn coming up, just step off the accelerator, look down the road, turn it in, and even brake if you need. But I don't want you accelerating into the turns just yet.
Why?
Just because some of the turns are actually quite narrow, so we don't want to be accelerating at all.
Why?
And with what we're doing now is I want you to keep scanning potential hazards. So right now, what's a potential hazard?
Yeah, the zebra crossing.
Yeah, somebody turns up, we have to stop. After that, we can see there's a sign on the left saying roundabout, warning, yeah? So that's the next hazard. Besides that, we have pedestrians walking on the sides. That's a potential hazard, they might cross. So these are all potential hazards we could be stopping for. But now, when a hazard starts to develop is when you need to actually start slowing down and stopping for it. So if you see that these guys are coming closer to the crossing. So when we see that, we're going to just step off the accelerator, and now the lady's looking, we would start braking. So So that's when you're having to take action, okay?
Right.
And that's what we're going to be doing now. Looking at when you see the potential hazard and when it starts to develop. Clutch and brake on, just as a good habit when you're starting, okay? Good, one more thing. One really important thing, that's it. Just wait until we're actually going to go, there we go, after this car. Is there anyone else?
No.
So signal on, check your blind spot, to the right. Just the road at this point. Feet ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. So you can see that man's looking, but just going to get right to the crossing in the meantime. Good. Clutch back down and brake a little. We don't want to roll onto that crossing. Now feet ready, scan the sides, accelerator on, and clutch at the ready. Make sure you're pressing that accelerator gently now, okay? Brilliant. Listen to the car. Is anyone behind us, Ben?
Yeah.
Okay, looking in front, what do you see?
Roundabout.
Roundabout. We're going to turn left. So start with top mirror, left mirror, wait for the signal after the road, indicator on. Brilliant. Now what are you doing with your feet? Good. And then we're going to start scanning the junction ahead and right. Anybody?
Yeah.
Brake a little bit more. Is there anyone after him? Use your left hand, okay? Left hand, look down the road. See that turn? Very nice. Back on the accelerator and check what's behind. So as soon as we turn into a new road, we just check what's happening behind us. Okay, so what's in front of us here? What is that? Zebra crossing. So we just step off the accelerator. You don't necessarily need to brake,
Yeah.
because there's no one actually there, but we step off the accelerator first and scan the sides. Anyone behind?
Yeah.
Good. So we're checking this mirror every 8 to 10 seconds.
Right, okay.
Now you see this? This is a crossing, but it's not a crossing where you have to stop. But if you can see like a lady waiting with a pushchair,
Yeah.
you don't really want to leave her in the middle of the road. So you kind of slow
Check,
down, yeah, depending on what they're doing, how much of a hazard they are in the road, we kind of just deal with them safely. He's braking, so what should we do? Good. Because we don't know why he's braking that much. Good, left hand. That's it. So as soon as the left hand's coming in, you're preparing your hand in that direction. Good, and then just straighten out your hands again. That's it. You can always move your hands around depending on where you need to position. Now what do you see in the distance up there? What is that?
Oh, temporary lights.
Temporary traffic lights. Now keep going for now, there is space for 2. But with your feet we're going to start to brake. Ooh, to the right a bit, right a bit. Put the clutch down fully for me. Just hold this position for a second. To the right a little bit more with your position. And then stop there. Pop it into gear 1. That was very dangerous of that cyclist. Check the right. Good. Use your accelerator as you're going. And listen to the car. This is why we want to be regularly checking mirrors. I didn't even see him until he come up on the right. Just caught him in that mirror. And then give yourself plenty of clearance. That vehicle in front, he's been keeping really wide from parked vehicles in front.
Yeah.
Have you noticed? All right, tell me what else you see in front now.
Pedestrian crossing.
Good. Anybody around?
No.
Nope. All right. Check what's behind and then look in front. Keep it going. Keep it going. We have priority here. They're going to wait for you. Why do we have priority?
Because we're in this lane.
Perfect. They're crossing your path. And what do you see ahead?
More traffic lights.
More traffic lights, yeah. The road's quite narrow here. Oh, we have an Asda vehicle on lorry, brake clutch. I think he's broken down. Just stop here, pop it into first gear. Check the right side, move right. I think he's broken down in the junction. Move around. Yeah, keep going. We can get through. Go on. We'll kind of. Oh, the road's closed on the left. That's why. That makes a lot more sense now. Braking, stay behind the driver of the van. That's it, and just check all your mirrors because we're so slow, cyclists and motorbikes will be catching up with you. Nice and steady, nice and steady. That's it. A little bit more. And just watch these lights because there's loads of pedestrians. So we won't change gear just yet. Brake clutch. That's it. It's a good thing we were prepared for that, weren't we? Yeah, I think
I
there's
remember seeing that clip of Erin at Ealing Broadway.
Yeah.
She was like, can I just go?
Oh, the traffic lights were red. Yeah, she's quite entertaining, isn't she?
Yeah.
Alright, feet ready. Right foot, go on. Press. Make sure you stay focused on the lights, okay? Good. That's it. And it should be a little bit easier from here. I think there's a festival going on the left or something. Okay, I'm leaving you in charge of telling me what the hazards are, and then
So
dealing
I'll
with
just
them.
tell you.
Yeah,
that there's a hazard.
for now, yeah, just for a little bit, so that you are identifying all of them.
So zebra crossing.
Oh, good. You spotted that really early. So that sign's great there. The crossing itself is a bit harder to see.
Yeah.
The road markings in London are just...
Yeah, there's nothing there.
I know. What's that white car doing?
It's reversing.
That's the one thing they always tell you not to do. Don't reverse out of a road.
The zebra crossing.
Oh, this one's fresh paintly. Look at that. We just complained about the paint back there. Hopefully they're working their way up that way then. All right, keep on scanning because it does get a little bit harder down this road. I think he was just trying to get past the family. All right, looking here.
It's another zebra crossing.
Nice. All right, scan a bit further down.
It's another zebra crossing.
And what's after the crossing?
A van.
A lorry which is blocking a large section of that pavement there. There is actually a junction right behind it, but we could see the junction before, but not now.
Yeah.
Very nice. What about that car with their brake lights on? That's a potential hazard, isn't
They
it?
haven't got their indicator on, so.
No, but what if that person has... Be careful, someone's overtaking you. Just step off. That was really silly of them. 'Cause look, well, it was so stupid. Okay, the vehicle on the left, the reason why we got to keep an eye on them back at 20 is because they've just parked up. Their lights are still on. Somebody might just pop the door latch and start walking into the road.
Well, that's their fault.
I know. It's not about fault. It's more about just making sure you don't knock them over. Have you ever done that where you've just parked up, not you driving, but you're a passenger, and then you start getting out? Yeah. I've had that happen where I've just
And then they
finished...
beep at me and I blame them. I'm like, what are you doing?
I've had that happen when I've just been doing a driving lesson with my students, and at the end of their lesson, don't move left just yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, otherwise you're going to scrape that car. That bus was really cheeky there. Like, they were really putting that pressure onto you. Yeah, I've had that happen where the student has literally finished a driving lesson, and then as soon as they finish, they just start popping that door open, and then there's a car there. And it's like, what have you learned this whole lesson? Nothing. But yeah, it's really important to check over in the mirror and your blind spot before you open the door. Alright, I see a hazard. I see two hazards, three even. So the vehicle.
A pedestrian crossing and a roundabout.
Oh, well done! In that order as well. Okay, we're gonna go slow because now we can't see that left side. And then we just scan. Yeah, we are. I'll tell you nice and early whenever we're turning. Good to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then watch the man because he's the closest one. Brilliant, and then we go again. Any questions so far about what we've been doing along this road?
No.
You see why these Sunday mornings are worth
They're
it?
so much better, yeah.
If you were driving down this road on a weekday...
Friday afternoon.
Exactly. Peak traffic, back at 20, don't drive too slow now.
Yeah.
That's it. Posty, is he gonna... He's not looking, is he? Stay away from that little... Is he not? Oh. I'm sorry, but did he not look like
he looked like one because he had the bag on.
Because he had the bag.
He's just going to the gym.
Because I just scanned him and then I didn't look back. Then again, what postie is going to be out on a Sunday morning?
Exactly. Oh my god.
Okay, so what I want you to do is, I want you dealing with hazards so that we're not having to keep stop and start. And just being a bit more eco-safe with our driving. But I'm leaving you in charge of identifying the hazards and dealing with them. Has they been a long? Can't even talk this morning. Change gear. The rest is great. Just gotta get that gear change in. I was just gonna say, has there been anyone behind us on this road? Just position a little bit to me. That a bit. That's it. Just so that the centre of your lane is kind of on your left knee. We're just going straight ahead on the roundabout, second exit. The roads are so quiet, there are no hazards. I think we might need to start changing our lesson time now. The drive's coming along nicely, you're doing everything well. So what do your parents think of your progress at the moment? You're telling them how your lessons are going?
They're alright, yeah. They're fine. Just want me to get as soon as I can, so
Yeah.
they kind of chill me on the car because men's insurance is so expensive.
Oh shoot, really?
Yeah.
I thought that wasn't the case anymore. I remember years back they used to literally say, pop it into gear 1, be ready, don't rush, use your right foot. Yeah, years ago they used to say, yeah, women's driving is safer so their insurance is cheaper. But I didn't think that was the case now. No, I didn't, as in they've changed it now.
No, still the same.
We're going to go straight on from here. So you just look towards the right and then we can continue. At the end of this road, we're actually going to make a right turn and we're currently on a one-way road. So if you check the right side, position where the bus is. Go on, right-hand lane. Fully. Imagine there's 2 lanes here. I know there's no centre line, but go over to the right a bit more. That's it, and just stay there. Right foot. Good. More right if you can with your position. You'll see if someone turns up on your left, we need to move over that way more. That's it. You ready? No, you're not. You're not ready. Thank you. Alright, you got to start remembering to change gears now. Go a bit quicker, we got to keep up with the traffic. Brilliant, change gear, but be careful, the light still may change, and use your right hand with the turn, okay? And you're going to go across the road and step off, go over to the bus stop and drive on it. Good. Now we're going to turn left up there, which is why we're in this lane. Check that mirror and take it a little slower because pedestrians like to just step out. It's a really busy section here. Now you're going to use your left hand, okay? How are you feeling about the steering at the moment?
Yeah, a bit better.
A bit better?
Yeah.
Good. How does Erin feel about your progress? Does she feel like
She's
you're
just
doing...
demoralised that everyone's saying we look alike. She's like really not happy about it.
Paul, your siblings, like...
Yeah, I know, but you know.
So she doesn't see it?
No, not at all. And neither do I, to be honest. But
We're going to go left at the end. So just check what's behind, to your left.
that's what I see.
Now think about what we've been talking about with your stops. Very nice. Do we need a signal for this bit? Is it a bend or is it a turn?
It's a turn.
So we signal.
Yeah.
Yes. I know they're not signalling, but you should. If you could only go this way and there's no other
But if you're in
junctions.
that lane, then you're going that way.
Yeah. That's it. So if somebody
So
was
if you're in
waiting,
this lane, you have to go this way.
true, but if you were waiting at that crossroads there,
Yeah.
crossing the road,
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't know where this car is going.
Right.
So even though the lane only goes that way, that signal helps pedestrians. So just think, if your signal's going to help someone, put it on. Oh, clutch down, clutch down. Take your time, use your accelerator, but clutch slower. If you're trying to pick up faster, it's the accelerator you want to focus on. Don't rush this bit, don't rush it, take your time. You okay?
Yeah.
Not the end of the world. We're good. Okay, so looking out for our hazards first. Now we're going to park up behind that grey car, okay?
Right.
So just check what's behind. Start with what pedal? Good. Pressing it. A bit more. Now clutch down fully, but keep braking. A bit more. A bit more so we don't leave all our speed till the end. Bit away, away, away. Good. Straighten it. Slow. Alright, next time we don't want to be here, we want to just be a little bit further back or right the way forward. Pop it into reverse so we just get out there, drive. Good. Now where do we look when reversing?
Left and right.
Blind spots. Remember we did it earlier? There and there. Yeah, and then feet ready. And you can use this mirror here. Lift up slightly. Just need to get out the drive by about a car length. And turn around behind me. Turn around and look this way. And then clutch brake. That's it. Secure the car. Switch off the engine. And relax. That's the end of your driving lesson. How was your drive today?
Better than the last one.
Yeah. What are you thinking about the emergency stop? How was it?
The emergency stop was fine.
It was easy?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Just a few things here and there. Like
The-
the stall back there.
Yeah, that stall back there was just... It's just because obviously as we were driving on those main roads, we were able to keep going most of the time.
Yeah.
And then that point we had to stop because it was just timed on a big junction. And then the guy in front moved off and I feel you were probably just trying to go quicker. But yeah, just get it rolling, then go off you go. Scanning the crossings and things like that, really nice. I need you to remember to change gear once you've stopped that. I had to remind you a few times. And I also need you to remember, if you're turning left, take your hand to the top and kind of turn in that direction, and then same for the right. I don't want to see this where your arms get locked up.
I got that
otherwise...
towards the end.
Yeah, that was really good towards the end. That didn't happen at all. Just need to kind of constantly just monitor that for a little while. But I'm really happy with today. It's been nice overall. I think that we've kind of gone past everything that we needed to work on and gone over it all. Alright. Alright guys, that's the end of another driving lesson video. If you have enjoyed this and learnt a thing or two, don't forget to like the video, comment down below other things besides the fact that they look like siblings, because that's a topic we don't want to talk about. If you are new to watching this channel, don't forget to subscribe and select the bell icon so that you get notification every time that I'm uploading. And that's it for me today guys. We'll see you in a week's time, a few days time.